Anytype tutorial: how to use Anytype effectively for productivity and note taking. So it's easy to create an account here in Anytype. You just have to go to any web browser and then type Anytype. Now you need to download this one first in order for you to use. So basically tap download, go to your download folder, and then run this as administrator. So by the way, Anytype is a next generation knowledge management tool. It's an all-in-one workspace where you can create, organize, and link information like notes, journals, and also other things like databases, all stored locally and encrypted. So you can use this offline first and local first, so it works even without internet. That is the very first thing you should know. So all your data is stored locally on your device. You can sync across devices, but it's peer-to-peer. So this is my workspace. I can edit this. For example, I can edit this as Jandy Space, but actually everything is up to you. You can add your name right here or your teammate's name. Now this is what it looks like. So this is your workspace. You can add new one if you wanted to. Now below here you can now start with your pages. If you're familiar with Notion, it's a little bit same with that. So basically the first thing you should do here is you can now create a new page. Let's just say I will be adding some notes for my weekly task. So you can add the title here. Everything is up to you. If you have your project, or let's just say like what I mentioned earlier, it's like a weekly task plan, then I can add the title right here. I can add an emoji or icon. I can also add a background, so you can just add colors or from library or Unsplash, or if you have your own image, you can upload this and set this as your background. So I just have to look from and get from Unsplash, and this is what it looks like. Okay, you can also add tag right here, like a little bit subtitle for your title above. So I have here weekly task plan. So here I'm going to add my Monday planning. You can add it right here. For a command, to start with a command, just type slash. Let's just say I will be adding here a bulleted list of my Monday planning. So I just have to click this one, and then here I can add one by one my Monday plan and activity. And as you can see, it's now in bulleted list. Okay, so aside from bulleted list, there are a lot of things and features that you can use here on the Anytype. So I will be adding again a new title. Make sure that the heading should be the big one, like the title. Okay, and then here I'm going to add Tuesday. Actually, you can just edit it anytime. So I will be adding my Tuesday plan or my task. So again, I have to look for the title. Let me delete this one again. I have to look for title. Okay, so let me tap title. Okay, here it is, Tuesday. And then I'm going to add a command. This time it will be checklist. So let's just say if I'm done with this, then I can just check this task. If not, then I just want to leave it as unchecked. So basically that is the other feature. First is the bulleted list and then the checklist. There are also other features here. All you have to do is to type slash. Now I have added my Wednesday task, and then here is call out. Now I can add my Wednesday task right here by just pasting it, or I can add it manually. This is what it looks like. So as you can see, I have here my Monday plan, Tuesday, also my Wednesday. Now to add again, just tap anywhere and then slash title. So this time I'm going to add my Thursday plan. So we have added the bulleted, checklist, call out. So let's look for other commands here on Anytype. So type slash, and then let's just say highlighted feature. So I can add it right here. And basically it's the same thing. You just have to simply paste if you want. And this is what it looks like. So you can add, you can search or select for other commands. So everything is up to you. It's just an overview of what are the commands that you can use here in Anytype. You can also use the heading, subheading, And now I have finally added my Friday. I will not go further with Saturday and Sunday. So I have here Friday, then I can use another command and then paste my plan for the upcoming Friday. And this is what it looks like. So actually, there are tons of features here on Anytype. This is just a basic introduction of what you can use or what you can do inside if you are creating some tasks like this or note taking. So basically, it's automatically saved here on your Anytype. And like I mentioned earlier, even if you're not using internet, you can use this Anytype. And if you tap this one right here, and then you can see features such as create widget, add to links, add to favorites, and so on. So for example, if you want to add collection, if you have tons of writings, and if you want to add some collection, you want to separate it, so you can just basically add your collection here and then import or add the note that you want to add here and then create another one for another set of notes. Also, in Anytype, there is the search an object, version history. You can also duplicate or delete here a page if you want. You can also copy this and share this to anyone. So all you have to do is to copy, and after that, you can publish this. So these are the features here inside. Now let's move on to other applications that we can see. Okay, so if you tap this one right here, then you will see this different templates. So let's just say if you have your project, then you can just choose CRM for that or other templates here for your project. There are tons of templates that you can use, and all you have to do is to select one. Now, aside from templates, there are also applications that you can use here inside the Anytype. So basically, if you tap your profile here, you can see these features like contact us in case you have encountered some problems here on Anytype. So talking about how to install application. So if you tap on the section, okay, this part right here, you can import some files if you want. Okay, aside from importing files here, you can also export your files. Tap this one, and then you can export your space, your files, everything is up to you. Okay, so aside from that, you can also edit your space or the name of your space here. So basically, if you tap this one, then you can change the name of your space. You can delete also the space or you can add another space. Okay, so as you can see, this is what it looks like. And also, like I mentioned earlier, if you're looking for applications that you can use inside this Anytype, there are tons of applications that you can use here. All you have to do is to connect or install it within or inside this Anytype. Okay, so again, use cases. This one is personal knowledge base, private journaling, project management, second brain, encrypted note taking, and writing. Offline use, yes, privacy, fully encrypted, open source, partially, sync method, this is for peer-to-peer, and share this workspace. So basically that's it. Thank you for watching and see you again in our next video tutorials.